Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sleepy Time Draw Time, the only show that comes on probably 4 times a year just to tell you an update. So, yeah, here we are, the update podcast or video, depending where you're at. To all you guys out there, this one's going out to the other people, SoundClouds, y'all. This one's going out to y'all, and this one's also going out to YouTube. Honestly, I don't know what drawing I'm using because I didn't record anything after, but make sure to check it out on Instagram. So who knows, dude? That's all that's going on there. So now that we got the intro out of the way, I said Sleepy Time Draw Time, right? Okay, because I need to make sure I have the title card come up on the main screen. This one's coming out right now. And I'm saying this because I have two others and two other videos. No, wait. I have 3 other videos and 2 other Sleepy Time Draw Times that I have recorded long ago and I have not put out. But I recently finished them up. They were already finished. I'm not gonna, fucking lie to y'all. It was already finished. I just never uploaded. So there you have it. I have 5 videos that I could have uploaded at any time, and that's not even counting Simply Press Play. I have countless I have so many videos I have to upload for there, but those are actually not edited. So yeah. But so for here, I'm not going to really keep it too much of a secret cuz they're going to be up soon. With me putting this video out there, I want to make sure I put this up first, and then I put up every other video. So essentially, I have 2 videos that's going to be a start of a new series, which in one of the other Sleepy Time Draw Times I mention it. I mentioned that I have a new series, drawing based, and I'll reveal it right now. Not like a preview, but I mean I'll reveal the name. It's called Draw That Shin. It's basically a play on draw that shit, except I'm censoring it to draw that shin. And basically that's all I'll tell you because I think that series is if not, I don't know if it's going to be a long-running one, but it's definitely a fun one that I've worked on. I have 2 episodes. Those are 1 to 2 videos. And then I do have a skit. That one is called How to Lo-Fi. That's going to be probably one of the last skits that I do for a while because it is... I have it here on my computer, and it is radiating 2009 energy. And I kind of just need it off of my computer because I don't know what happens. If I wait too long, any longer than I have, I don't know where this video is going to go. This video is basically if you just went back in time to 2009 and watched some dude pretend he's funny and he's just it's basically just a bored dude, which is me. I am dude teaching you it's how to lo-fi, I suppose. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck that video is. I literally so basically for that video what happened was I put the camera down and then I entered it. I woke up a few days later. The camera was still rolling. The only words that left my mouth were "see you later." And I woke up conscious, realizing that there is footage. I look through my camera. I see someone. It's me. But that can't be possible because I blacked out. However, when I look through it, it's a whole video. So I plug it into my computer, because I'm going to check it out on a Premiere, and then I black out again. And then I look through the video, and I'm like, wow, this is some good-ass editing. That's crazy. Good job, Fabian. I mean, you weren't even conscious through all that, but wow, good shit. And so, thanks to the 2009 YouTuber ghost that took over my body, I have a last remaining artifact of what the internet culture was back then. I guess it's basically that. So I don't know who the man in the video is. Presumably it's me, but even that is unknown. Other than that, so that video's coming out. How to lo-fi. And the two draw that shin. And then the other two videos are sleepy time draw times, like I said. One, I have a disclaimer on one of them that's like, oops, I did this during the summer. Listening to it, I did it like 2 summers ago, not counting this summer. So it's basically like a few summers, like 2 summers ago. So, excuse me. Mind the fucking, just mind the dated stuff I talk about in there. I think in that podcast, in that episode, I talk about Donkey Kong 64, Super Mega played Donkey Kong 64 when we were going to play, Simply Press Play, we're going to play Donkey Kong 64. And Sugar Pine 7, which was popular 2 summers ago. And recently, well, not even recently, like maybe a few months ago, they stopped doing them. So I'm just warning y'all, when that episode comes out, I know I didn't just find out about them. I found out about them that long ago, but here we are. That's me covering all my bases. And the other episode of Sleepy Time Draw Time, I talk normally. Actually, that I really like it. It's a Heartbreaker. That one I know is called Heartbreaker. Haven't even put the picture up on Instagram yet, but Heartbreaker, the Heartbreaker episode, I'm talking about just another update. Honestly, I was going to come back a lot earlier because I had worked on these videos a lot earlier, and then but I got busy with school. I finally graduated. I'll get to that. But basically I finally graduated, but I'll get to that. Basically I was working on it, but didn't have enough free time, and but yeah, now I have a lot of free time, so I will most definitely be making more videos. And yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to catch up on all the work that I've passed off. Like I said in one of the other Sleepy Time Draw Times, I just need extra help because I can't do it all alone all the time. But that's something I have to figure out. So yeah, I have those things coming in. Let me just see if there's anything else I need to cover. Those I made. I believe that's all of it. I think in terms of dated references, I think just the selfie one, the selfie Sleepy Time Draw Time has the most dated references and stuff. The Heartbreaker one, it kind of feels like it's just the episode I made yesterday, which is good. I want to make sure all my shit are, sound current or non-dated. So with that being said, I hate doing these update segments, and which is why I want to do more stuff, because get more into doing stuff, because I don't like how the update usually takes up almost half or a good portion of these. But still, that's that. And like I said, I graduated. So boop-be-doo. I technically graduated. I finished all my classes. I just have to apply for graduation. And so I've been having more free time, and I'm going to be using this free time to make more videos, make more art, build up a better portfolio than the desert that I have now. And yeah, so look forward to me trying to stay relevant. Who knows how long that'll last, because if you've seen my fucking track record, yeah. That being said, with more videos I want to try, I also want to try more things, and I have a draw pile. Never really gotten around to use it, but I am trying to set up a draw pile so I can have guests on the show. I'm trying to use draw pile as a way for me to draw with guests, and yeah, I'm more like, this episode is more of a look behind the scenes kind of episode. That's crazy, but yeah. So I'm just trying to look behind the scenes. The fuck. So I'm just trying to get people to join a draw pile and try to figure out how to use it first, and then try to get some guests on the show. Because as much as you guys like looking at my goofy head-ass voice, I'm sure you guys can benefit from hearing other people's opinions and stuff like that, and hear more back and forth. For now, if you want more back and forth, just go to Simply Press Play. I'll be making more videos for there too. I was ambitious in one of the Sleepy Time draw times. I said I wanted to try and make a video every day for Simply Press Play. I'm gonna be honest, I could probably only do like maybe 2 a week or something without burning out. And I don't mean like in burning out sense of like that I'm going to hate it. Just burning out in the sense of like when you work too hard and then you just like kind of slow down in production. I don't want to slow down in production. I want to keep things at a constant, steady pace at best. So that way, if I do feel a bit torn up, I can take a day or two to break up and then come back feeling a little more refreshed. And so yeah, I did this year. So one of the other Sleepy Time draw times, I guess I did during like the beginning of the year, I think, because one of them I'm talking about like, oh, this year I want to do more animations. And well, I mean, I've done more animations, but not public ones. I've just been practicing a lot more, so I do have a lot more. I believe I did just put one up on Instagram. It's a smoking one. It's not even that much of an animation. It's just smoke animation. I enjoy that. I like doing effect animations, like smoke and stuff like that. I think it looks really cool when done correctly, and I actually wouldn't have known how to do it if it wasn't for a friend I made during college in my first time, like one of my first semesters switching to animation and graphic design. He's really talented, Malike. I'm gonna see if I could find anything I can plug him in. I don't know if he's that like out there. I think he just like sticks to himself. I don't know actually, but I'll hit him up and see if he has anything I can plug, because I just feel nice. That's right. If I'm feeling good, I'm going to plug your shit, but only if I feel good. And I don't ever feel good. No, yeah. So yeah, there goes that. I just did my first plug. I didn't even plug myself. Damn, that's crazy. Did I even plug? I didn't even plug it. Well, yeah. Well, there's not much to plug other than like my everything. So I'll leave that towards the end, thinking about it now. Saw Joker, We Live in a Society, got that out there, and I could put that into tags. And yeah, so that's just where I've been at. I've just been doing that. I tried doing Inktober, spooky month. I guess this should be a spooky themed one, but I just realized it's spooky. Like, I just realized that I should have. Spooky month. Woo! I actually love this shit. I love spooky month. I love Halloween. I love the feel of October. Definitely my favorite month. I wish I was born in October. Only because I like August. Only because it sounds like October. August is aight. It's like end of summer, so it's okay. I'm not a big fan of like extreme weathers like summer or winter. I enjoy fall or spring, so it's like okay. Like if my birthday comes around, it's like cool. That means it's almost my time to shine. It's like what it do, dog. Essentially, I tried to do Inktober, but then my wife, I got married. But then my wife came back from LA. Yeah, that's right. I got married. And you can talk to me in the comment section about that. But so essentially, my wife came back from LA, to hang out, and for like 2 weeks. So I was more busy like hanging out with her because I don't get to see her as much anymore ever since she moved back out to LA. And so, like as fun as Inktober was, I think hanging out with your wife is more important. And that being said, she left like a few days ago already at this point, and I feel like it's kind of too late for me to try to make up, because at this point it's like 14, 16 inks drawings. And I don't really want to half-ass it, so I guess like at the end of the month or something, I'm just gonna put up an animation. Because, an animation is basically a bunch of drawings put together, so it's basically like I hoarded all the drawings just to make one drawing. And who doesn't love that shit? So I'm gonna do that, most likely. I don't know if I want to start from scratch or finish one I started a while ago. Mostly because the one I started a while ago that I want to put up, I actually finished it recently, but it's more of a fall feely. It's more of a seasonal sadness kind of. It's like a lo-fi thing, but it's it's not basically a lo-fi thing, but it's like a very. It gives off a lo-fi vibe. It's it's a very it's like internal kind of feeling that comes along with a seasonal change, like seasonal sadness and stuff. But that being said, I could put that up because that is a universal feeling. However, I don't know if I should go from scratch and do a spooky one, so that way it's a drum up how Halloween, all that stuff. But who knows? I'm just rambling about stuff. And yeah. Anyways, so that's been a thing. I've just been playing Yakuza Kimoe, the first one. So I'm basically just a remake of the first Yakuza. Really good shit. Really like that. And I picked up recently River City Girls. Love that shit a lot. Would like to see more games like that. Like just girls kicking ass. I feel like we need more of that. And I don't mean I don't mean having the ability to choose being a girl or a boy. I don't like that, but I mean I want to see more games like River City Girls, I guess, where the girl is It's not an option. It's just like a main character and shit like that. Cause yeah, why not? That shit's empowering as fuck. And you know me, sleepy time, draw time, man. Mr. Sleepy Time Draw Time, the connoisseur of empowerment. Been playing mostly that. Finally played Before the Storm. Rep Angel Amber. That's crazy that I'm talking about Before the Storm when we're literally in Life is Strange 2 territory already. It's like a episode 4 or some shit, and I'm over here like, yeah, I really like Chloe and Rachel's thing. And everybody's like off on like Daniel and Sean, I believe their names are. You see, that's as far as I got. I just know that their names are Daniel and Sean. Other than that, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. But I mean, those games, they seem fun, but yeah. And so yeah, I've also been busy with like, you know, other stuff, working on a children's book for Field of Stars. That's interesting. I believe, I really hope I can say that. I'm gonna keep it in, but I hope I'm allowed to say that, because I'm pretty sure they announced it already. They announced the children's book, I remember that, and they've announced that I was working on it. So, that being said, I can assume that it's safe for me to say I'm working on a children's book. And so, yeah, there I am. If I'm using my illustration abilities to make children's book stuff. Really happy about that. I can't wait for that thing to come out, which will be in a long fucking time because we're still going over a lot of, you know, a lot of trial and error stuff, I suppose. I forgot the fucking word. But, yeah. I feel really bad because the first half, this is like currently still 20 minutes, and I feel bad because the first half was half updates, half like shooting the shit, and I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm gonna go on a little longer than most right now, and see how that fucking takes me. Like, let's see where this fucking leads, dog. One of the Sleepy Time Draw Times, I mentioned I wanted to stream some more. I finished all the assets for my channel, and recently I actually did animation for donations, follows, subscribes, and all that stuff, and they're all pretty cute. It's good shit. And so I actually did stream a while ago, like a long fucking time ago. I streamed myself recoloring a black and white JoJo panel or something on Photoshop, because I learned Photoshop in school, so I'm just putting it to good use. Or I'm just putting it, it's like some fun shit. It's a really good way to, like, you know, keep the mind like exercised and like remember the steps to how to, you know, for that shit. So essentially I just recolored, and off camera the reason I streamed myself recoloring a JoJo thing is because off camera I recolored a JoJo panel, and then I also animated in Photoshop to make the, you know, the menacing thing or whatever like move, because I learned that shit too, and I like to exercise those things because I barely am going to use Photoshop to do that kind of shit, but it's fun to know I can, in case anybody fucking needs me to do that shit. So I was like, okay, I feel confident enough that I can do it on stream, and it went pretty well. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I streamed like about twice, and then I got busy again with school and stuff, so it's like it wasn't too bad. It was mostly like this, except a little quieter, because the reason I am in this format is because I can't draw and talk at the same time without getting quiet, sadly. I mean, like, I need, probably if I practice more, I probably could do it. But I know that, like, if I'm more it's like if any other fucking Let's Player were talking to you, it's like, oh, I suck at the game because I'm focusing on talking. It's like a very true thing, but you know, it sounds like a fucking excuse. So, essentially, it's just like it's like very chill. More chill than one of these. It's just like me doing my thing. If somebody comes up on chat, I'll talk with them and stuff, like ask me any questions, all that shit. I had someone pop up on stream and they were talking to me for a while, and yeah, it was pretty fun. It was good shit. It helped me keep myself entertained while I was coloring up Josuke and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty fun. And yeah, I guess like I said, I wouldn't mind streaming some more. I just I had a taste for it, and I'm kind of still trying to push myself to, like, put myself out there. It sucks. It's a really shitty thing, like, wanting to do all these things. A bunch of things. Here, let me clarify. A lot of things. So it's like, my problem is that I want to put myself out there. I'm just way too shy. I don't know how to do it. I'm too shy. But I push myself, and it's like I get these bursts of energy where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I do it. And then I kind of just like withdraw for a bit, and it sucks because I don't want to keep bursting out, withdrawing. I want to keep a constant thing, so I think I have to just like baby steps, not push myself too hard. Eventually, I'll get to where I want to be, I believe, and I hope. The second thing that's the problem is I have way too many projects that I want to do. It sucks because when I go, oh, I want to put myself out there, and I get that burst of energy, I spread that energy so thin with all the projects. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to make a game, I want to make a show, I want to make a comic, I want to, I want to do YouTube videos, Let's Plays. And so, it's a good burst of energy, but it only goes so far when, it's spread out so thin between multiple things. And it's because I'm very impatient and I want to get everything done. I want to get to where I want to be already, but that's the thing. You have to like work constantly to get to where you want to be. And that's just what that's something I have to work on and work towards. And it sucks that, I have to take this small audience of 36 subscribers with me on this turbulent journey of, I guess he's not uploading for another year or a couple months. And it's like, I have videos done, I just don't upload. But it's like insane how it all works out. I mean, it's what I want to do. I enjoy the process of it. It's just the maybe like not drive or motivation, but it's like the need to push yourself. I guess it's like the drive. It's just like the drive and motivation is there. It's just the chutzpah the chutzpah to like actually put yourself out there and like try not to burn yourself out and stuff like that. But that's just a little bit of me. And yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I'll definitely consider this episode one of the most therapeutic ones for myself. So this is like one that I definitely feel like I've talked out a lot of insecurities, and I talked of a lot of things that were on my mind. So thank you guys for helping me out with all that stuff, and hopefully I helped you out with any of your stuff. Either you had me in the background, it's fine. Don't have to listen to me, just do your own thing, dog. You're almost done. I believe in you. Or if you fell asleep listening to me, that's cool too, dude. Just have a good nappy. Have a good nappy. If you are sleeping, I'll let your subconscious know that the next video coming up after this one, because you're on autoplay, honestly. Next video is 13 scary stories from Reddit. So yeah, enjoy. And so yeah, I feel like this is a good stopping point. I definitely felt a lot of energy burst out just now, and I'm definitely coming down from talking all that stuff. And like I said, not gonna push myself. I'm gonna get more content, gonna get more stuff out for you guys and for me personally, for our portfolio and for entertainment. So let's try to be productive with our lives out here, dog. Just do that. And yeah. So before I go, I have to do this. For you SoundCloud people who are listening in, if you want to see what I drew, because I know I do, if you want to see what I drew, you can go over to Instagram at FablesIDunno. It'll be posted up there. And for you YouTube people, if you guys ever just want to listen to me on the go and don't have the time to watch the video, you could always go on SoundCloud /FablesIDunno and enjoy me from there. And if you guys just want to look at the art, not really understand where it came from or anything, you guys could always go to Instagram, like I said, at FablesIDunno. Or if you just want to listen to me type out, or you just want to read dumb things that I type out from time to time, you can go on my Twitter, which is also FablesIDunno. And like I mentioned, Twitch, which is again FablesIDunno. The only one that's not FablesIDunno is my YouTube, and honestly, don't feel like changing that just yet. I'll change it when I get 10,000 views overall, because that's when I'm allowed to change the URL. And I did the URL thing before they enforced that rule, so I got lucky with my URL, and I also got lucky with Simply Press Play's URL, which is youtube.com/simplypress. I'll try to get more videos up there too. And I believe that's everything. Oh, I also have donation stuff too, or commissions. You can commission me if you guys feel comfortable to do so. I can recolor panels. I can do all that Photoshop stuff, or I could just draw you something from scratch, I guess. All that stuff. I don't have a clear thing. I do have a Patreon, which is also FablesIDunno. I have 2 tiers. One is or 3 tiers, I think. It's $2, $5, and $10. I might just stick to only $5 or 2 of $5. I don't know. It's better to just keep it low and more accessible for people. But I also have other stuff like Coffee, which is coffee/FablesIDunno. It's coffee dot, or is it code.fee? I believe it's code.fee. It's one of those fucking weird ones. I have everything in the description below. I don't really want to bombard you with that many plugs and stuff. I'm not used to plugging myself, but I think it's better if I do. I should probably start so that way I can spread myself out there, spread my wings. But that being said, have a good one, and I'll definitely be seeing you later.